Israel's offensive on Gaza continues. At least 12 Palestinians have been killed in an Israeli airstrike on an apartment in central Gaza. A tally by Palestinian health authorities on Tuesday said the Israeli military killed 25 people and wounded 81 others within 24 hours. The United Nations has called the war in Gaza a maelstrom of human misery and says that its public health and education systems have collapsed. The UN says nearly 2 million people out of Gaza's 2.3 million population are now displaced. The volume of humanitarian aid into the enclave has dropped significantly due to Israel's blockade at border crossings. China's permanent representative to the United Nations has called on Israel to heed the global call to allow aid supplies into Gaza. Akram Al-Satari reports from the ground.
The situation continues to be very tense in Khan Yunis. The latest bombardment in Khan Yunis East area took the life of around 3 Palestinians. The bombardment is still continuous, be it the artillery fire or even the unmanned drones attacks that have been also targeting wide areas in the Khan Yunis eastern area. People have been struggling since the Israeli announcement that they should be leaving around 2/3 of Khan Yunis area and to head to the humanitarian area that has already been extremely overcrowded by the people. People were sleeping on the streets. People were sleeping in the open areas. People were confused as to how or where can they find somewhere safe to stay in. They were surprised by this announcement. They never expected it, and that left them with no much of a choice left. The Palestinians who have been displaced for 7 or 8 or even 9 times are now asked to leave again. And as I am talking to you, this area also was overcrowded last night with thousands of Palestinians who were fleeing and who were moving and who were trying to find some place to stay in. They don't have places. No more places. The ones who are coming to Khan Yunis cannot find places. The ones who are going to the Gaza central area are also facing extremely difficult situation where they're trapped with no hope whatsoever that they can find something or some shelter to protect them and give them a sense of safety and security. That sense of safety and security that has been compromised for the last few months and even compromised in the last few hours, where around 18 Palestinians were killed in several different bombardments in different parts of Khan Yunis, central Gaza, Rafah, and Gaza and the north.